The outdoors is a really important part of my life, and it always has been, but I think that I took it for granted for a really long time. I decided to pivot my career more towards sustainability and environmental protection, and since I've done that, my relationship to nature feels like it's almost transformed. It's like everything is heightened. I just notice things more, and it just really excites me just to see the colours in the sky or notice different types of plants. All The Elements is a community interest company, and the reason why I started it is because I had decided to put myself out there more in terms of showing that as a woman of colour, you could be in these spaces, you could be in sustainability spaces, you could be in nature spaces, you could be in the outdoors and be doing these outdoor activities. I then went searching for people who were doing the same thing, and I thought there must be a network where you can connect with people and learn from them and share experiences and gain support. But what I discovered is it didn't exist, and people kept telling me it was a great idea. I originally had a plan that it was going to be a newsletter, and it's now evolved into the website, which is resources. You can go on there and you can find out about research on diversity in the outdoors, and this is across all diversity areas, whether that's gender identity, sexuality, body type, limited financial means, people of colour in the outdoors, everything that is underrepresented within the mainstream outdoor narrative. And until very recently, I had never really felt other. I have vocally said that I feel like a lot of the barriers I haven't experienced myself and I haven't faced. But what I would say is that people will ask me about them because I'm navigating in these spaces. After a long time of saying, I don't know, I'm here, I went away and did a lot of my own work to find out more about the situation and the landscape and what it looked like and who was underrepresented and what the different barriers were, so that I could talk about it in a more educated way. It's been a huge, huge learning process for me. I've always felt welcome in the outdoors. I've never felt like I couldn't be there, but I also sit firmly within my privilege in that way because I grew up somewhere where getting to the outdoors was easy. My family had the money that we had a car, that we could do all these different types of activities. I had family members who were already outdoorsy, and so took me on those journeys and involved me in those experiences. My role in this conversation and activism, I guess, is to bring people together and to bridge gaps. That's actually where I feel like I come into my own in this space. The one thing that brands can do to make a difference in a very authentic way is to actually talk to community group leaders and engage them in every stage of the process. It's not just about putting underrepresented faces out there, although that is an important part of it. It's also about finding out how they can better support community groups and leaders in the space to help them create change in the way that they know they need to do it.